Hello, everyone. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I hope you guys had a nice day. Um, hope you have like barbecue ribs and burgers and etc. So, yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna. It's a nice day today. Hello, Drip King. Drip Kong. Yes, I see you. Right, man. Oh, yep. Hello, Tasmanian Tiger. Gonna put my head here. Yeah. I just went to my cousin's party. It was a nice time. I went to my cousin's last year and I went there this year. He collects nerdy stuff. Um, he collects more like horror film like characters and he also has Ninja Turtles and stuff. So I'm not the only one that collects nerdy stuff. So yeah. I don't think a wolf has a bite force around 800 pounds. A wolf's bite force is like in the 300-pound range, or maybe more than that, like 400 pounds. Okay, see you later, Dripe Kong. Yeah, Google sucks sometimes. It also depends on like what part of the Google search that it's from. Like they even said that Dobermans have a bite force around 600 pounds, and that's completely ridiculous. That's retarded. Sorry for my language, but it's the truth. Like that's way too much. A Doberman's bite force is around the 200-pound range. It rivals the German Shepherd. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, he collects a lot. My cousin collects some nerdy stuff from the 80s because he was born in the 80s, obviously. As for me, I collect fossil replicas, Godzilla figures back there, Jurassic Park toys, and Jurassic World toys. That's cool. Yeah. And my other cousin, his brother, he told me that he collects WWE figures. So we are a lot in common. Gorillas are the biggest. Ugh. No way. They're not the biggest organism. Are you trolling? Like, are you like serious or are you just like trolling? Oh. Yeah. You probably are joking. Yeah. Well, they are big. Well, they're not the biggest organisms. King Kong, maybe. Like Kong from the Monsterverse, although. Yeah, but gorillas in general are not the biggest organism. You got this from National Geographic. You're lying. My ass has a Bifrost of 2 billion. Oh. Yeah. I know you're joking. You're messing. Yeah, I knew it. Your mom confirmed it. Your mom confirmed. That's. mm. Ow. I'm laughing because you're trolling. Godzilla's. I pooped on my pants and shit. So. Okay. Hey, Gus. Good job on that video with Delta the Velociraptor. I heard that after Tyrant King, I'm actually going to be next on his preview. I'm actually doing prehistoric predators, which I'm actually excited, and no one has ever done a review on prehistoric predators. No, that you drove. Okay. What about prehistoric gorillas? Prehistoric gorilla. I want to see if there is Gigantopithecus is not really a gorilla. It's more close related to an orangutan. So yeah. My lines weren't that good, to be honest. Well, it is what it is. I might suck too. Okay. Happy 4th of July. Follow America. Yeah. Yeah, follow America indeed. Yeah, I watched Kung Fu Panda. I remember watching it in theaters back in 2008. You know what's funny is that I used to have a couple of, I think it was Burger King and McDonald's toys. I remember I had a Tigress one, and I remember that the Tigress figure did not have stripes, so I had to use marker and like marker the stripe lines where they missed, and it was pretty cool what I did. Yeah, I haven't seen the third one. I heard that the third one was pretty good, and same with the second one too. The second one um, has his flashbacks. Poe, yeah, Poe's flashbacks about with his parents. Can I see the figure? I don't have the figure. I don't think. That was a long time ago. Um, Drip Kong. And speaking of which, I thought you were leaving. I thought you were going somewhere, but I don't mind. You can chill. Um, yeah. Have Have you heard of prehistoric dogs look like pet dogs? No. Why? Yeah, I was going to leave since my mom was in the same room as. Oh, I see. Oh, because they are looking up. Okay. Well, prehistoric. I mean, what do you mean by prehistoric dogs? Because there's lots of prehistoric dogs. Prehistoric dogs of war. Oh, it's just a band. Yeah, I heard that research has been confirmed that that dogs are well wolves are well the dogs that we know are more closely related to like more primitive type dogs than wolves. That's what I heard. What's the oh why do silverbacks have the big back hump? Um, I think it's probably for protection or for intimidation against other male gorillas, probably. So that's why that it is probably like for protection. I mean, that's the reason why they have that hump or whatever. And they also have that big ass pointy head. Yeah, that's also for intimidation as well. Yeah, that's why I'm. Yeah, yeah. Um, so in other words, that gray wolves were not really the dog's ancestor. It was more dogs. If that makes any sense. Oh, I mean, then again, I don't remember a gorilla having a hump. I just have that big. I just know they have that big ass head and the silver on the back. But so yeah. Do you know? I mean, um, there's been a hadrosaur fossil that was been eaten by sharks. So yeah, sharks are probably known to eat dinosaurs. Well, scavenged dinosaur carcasses that are washed away in sea. Sharks would probably eat them, and same with mosasaurs and other marine reptiles. Happy yeah, happy 4th of July, Land Before Time 75 as well. I wouldn't say a breed, but a native type dog, you could say. Yeah, I mean, a chicken is a dinosaur as well. Mr. Batman. Mr. Batman. Yeah, I mean, this atheist, I forget his name, Mr. Batman showed a mug, and this atheist, forget the fellow's name, but he says that you're not the real Batman, and of course, Mr. Batman didn't really care. That's cool. I have a cat. Bro, land was mean. Okay. I don't know what it's called. I wonder what background music that he's going to use. He's probably not going to use Prehistoric Predators soundtrack because it's probably rare to find. So he's probably going to use Walking with Prehistoric Beast soundtrack into it. Yeah, and I got to do my own research of prehistoric predators, how they got them right, and how did they get them wrong. So I have to do my own homework. Okay. Yeah, of course he wasn't a principal or whatever, but yeah, and people called him Dr. Kent Hovind, even though he's not a doctor, but he was a teacher. But I mean, let's just say if he was a teacher, that doesn't make him a doctor. Do you know things? No. Starset? No. That means not. Okay. Are you sick of people keeping saying that T-Rex is? Yeah. There's a YouTuber who actually did a video, and he even said that Tyrannosaurus is not unstoppable. I forget the fellow's name. There are some things that he got right. I forget the fellow's name. You guys will probably know him if you see him. It's Goji Center, I think his name is. And he even did a video about that. Let's see here. Yeah, it's Goji Center. Yeah, it's just that, like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but he uses clips of Jurassic Fight Club, but I don't know why, though, but that's just the only problems I have. But then again, he can do whatever the hell he wants. And don't get me wrong, Tyrannosaurus is my favorite animal, well, my favorite dinosaur, but even then, Tyrannosaurus has its own weaknesses. And I think I did a video of animals that would kill a T-Rex. I'm actually shocked, but he should have used Dakotaraptor, because since Dakotaraptor was found in the Hell Creek Formation, it would make sense that a juvenile Tyrannosaurus would be killed by a Dakotaraptor, but he used Utahraptor. And then he used Ankylosaurus, which was accurate, since Ankylosaurus is a really heavily armored herbivore. Tyrannosaurus would just leave it alone. And then Purosaurus brasiliensis. Now, Purosaurus, I do agree that Purosaurus would definitely kill a T-Rex, but there's another crocodilian that he did not use, and that was Deinosuchus. Deinosuchus could have also killed a T-Rex as well. And since it may have rivaled Tyrannosaurus Rex in terms of bite force, but with Purosaurus, it was, I believe it was 5 times more powerful than T-Rex. So yeah. But I'm glad he used Purosaurus because Purosaurus is my favorite crocodilian, well, prehistoric crocodilian. And then he used Triceratops, which, well, of course, that Triceratops would beat a T-Rex, although there is no fossil evidence, but it's possible. And then Alamosaurus, of course, since I think there is a specimen of an Alamosaurus that was killed by a T-Rex, but obviously a full-grown Alamosaurus would destroy a T-Rex. But yeah. No. No, why? Why would you say that? Velociraptor would sound like a bird. Basically. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about Goji Center. Yeah, and it's not just Alamosaurus. Other sauropods too that would also kill a T-Rex. Diplodocus, Brachiosaurus, etc. Oh, my face. My eyes. Oh, my eye. My eye. Well, Matt Powell was a... Yeah, well, a lot of the people call him Cupcake because he acts like a cupcake. Well, if that makes any sense. Yeah. In Jurassic Park... No, they didn't. They used... They used walrus and dolphin with Velociraptor. I am not a fan of God of War. Hello, Jurassic Floyd. because he was attacking me. He was saying, "You lost your mind," and then I bit the cupcake. How Velociraptor sound effects? I mean, they used video recording of a walrus and a dolphin in Jurassic Park. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't watch his videos that much. Oh shit, I hear the dogs fighting. My favorite Asian dinosaur, it would have to be Tarbosaurus because Tarbosaurus is like the Asian Tyrannosaurus Rex. And that's why I really like Tarbosaurus very much. Although people are calling it Tyrannosaurus Batar, even Thomas Carr, who's a Tyrannosaur expert, he's calling it Tyrannosaurus Batar, but for me, I mean, well, to each its own. I'm still going to call it Tarbosaurus. Well, Tarbosaurus. Yeah, that's why I meant Tarbosaurus. I know. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna check what's going on. Okay, I will. What is your favorite South American dinosaur and prehistoric animal? That's a really good question because I don't know. It's either hmm. With dinosaurs, it's either Giganotosaurus or Carnotaurus, and with animals, well, non-dinosaurs, it would have to be Smilodon populator. Um, yeah. Okay. I don't give a shit. Oh, was that a fart I heard? No, no, that was my dog. That was a dog. I'm sorry. What are you doing, boy? You saying hi to me? Saying hi? Who? What? It's my dog panning. Yes. What would live or extinct? I would have to say the killer whale because killer whales have been known to take down great white sharks, and and they're bigger too than the great whites, but also sperm whales too. But I'm talking about like predators, not like animals that would eat like fish or crustaceans or anything. Like a killer whale, also eats, like mammals and shit like that. So yeah, and also like in terms of like extinct, um, I would have to say, um, I would have to say, Leviathan, in my opinion. Leviathan also is a pretty powerful predator, and it's known to eat like everything in its path, and it's known to probably eat megalodon. Although they're both the same size, though, and even though that Leviathan went extinct before megalodon did, but it still was an apex predator, in my opinion. That megalodon was. Now I'm just tired of megalodon being overrated as well. That's the thing, megalodon's overrated because it's a giant shark. So yeah. Um, I wouldn't go that far. I just think that theropod dinosaurs, dromaeosaurs, are more closely related to like maybe birds of prey, like eagles, falcons, owls, and etc. I mean, after all, dromaeosaurs are very kind of bird of prey like, if that makes any sense. Wait. Happy Independence Day this year was okay. Yeah, it was okay too. Yeah. Although I do count it as a predator, but not like as like a true predator, I guess you could say. Even though like killer whales have been known to take attack on giant squid, but yeah. Um well, of course V-Rex, but V-Rex does not count because it's a fantasy animal. I don't count V-Rex because V-Rex is a fictional animal. Do you do you think a Carcharodontosaurus could beat an African bush elephant? It must. That's a really good question. Since they're both the same size, and since since Carcharodontosaurus is longer than an elephant, but the elephant is heavier, I don't know. I really think it really depends, really, because an elephant in musk is very, very strong. Because I think that an elephant in musk could just like, and they destroy everything in their path. That's why that they're actually the most dangerous animal in Africa now, not the hippopotamus. Anyways, I think that the Carcharodontosaurus would just like use its like teeth to like hit blows with the elephant, but I don't know. I really don't know. I think that the Carcharodontosaurus would probably just leave the elephant alone. But then again, who really knows? Yes, V-Rex is the strongest, but again, it's a fictional animal. Yeah, it was he was annoying. I'm sorry, I'm gonna dog upstairs. Come on, boy. Let's go. And he came back down. Yeah. Yeah, the chupacabra. It eats goats. And it loves to well, it's a livestock killer. Yeah. What is your favorite mammal and sea mammal? The lion. I don't know, there's something I really like about lions ever since I was a kid because of Lion King and National Geographic documentaries and stuff. And then when it comes for sea mammals, it would have to be the killer whale because the killer whales are just very fascinating because they're really smart and they're just like they're just very underestimated. It wasn't that funny. It was annoying. And I also did not like the character that he was with, that hipster nerd character, whatever her name was, the paleo vet. I didn't like her. I think a lot of people didn't like her. That's why that, like, I really don't like her that much. Yeah. Oh, I promised you guys I was going to show you the Spinosaurus toy, what it would sound like. Ah, shit. It's out of battery. Well, yeah, this thing's out of battery. Yeah, but I didn't know that, but I really like this detail of the Spinosaurus. No, boy, this ain't for you. Yeah, I really like the mark. I got this thing on eBay years ago. Yeah. I know that it has like marker, as you can see on its sail, but again, this is the only toy I got. Yeah, I don't like her. Not every prehistoric animal wins against. Yeah, true. True. I definitely agree. Um, yeah, it is a cool Spino toy. Um, what is my favorite kaiju um besides yeah. I mean not besides um not count kaiju monsters not count. Hmm. I don't know. I really don't know. That's cool that you have a Spinosaurus shirt. Um, I mean, does Pennywise count? He's a monster. So I guess Pennywise the clown. And I do like both versions of Pennywise. It's just that like the new Pennywise, he just sounds like a child molester, but of course he eats children. Toothless. He's very cat-like, and I really like about Toothless. I haven't seen the third one. I did see the second one time. It was pretty sad. Which, wait, what? Which you say that the most ridiculous? Hmm. The silverback gorilla. Yeah. What? What do you want, boy? What do you want? The most ridiculous Animal Face-Off episodes, in my opinion. Um, um, I think the worst one, well, the ridiculous one is the crocodile lion versus crocodile, because the crocodile would not turn back and like go after the lion. It just doesn't work like that. Like I just don't know why they would use a they make the crocodile turn back and then grab the lion and etc. It's ridiculous. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, that's the only one of the ridiculous episodes. Anaconda versus Jaguar is another one that I also did not like because, and it's probably my worst favorite. I mean the worst. I mean, yeah, the worst episode because jaguars have been known to kill anacondas, and there's even a movie documentary of a jaguar killing a python. I mean, a boa constrictor. I know it's not an anaconda, but it's close enough. Hello. Yeah, but they made the anaconda as like an unstoppable um nature. And that's the thing too, is that Animal Face Off, just like with Jurassic Fight Club, Animal Face Off is like in your face kind of thing. It's like fatality. It's like they lost like don't make them like die or whatever. Like for example, with the polar bear walrus episode, the polar bear ran out of air and it just came over and just stick his fangs into the polar bear's back, and then the polar bear died and drowned. Like, it's ridiculous. It doesn't work like that in nature. Like, okay, the polar bear ran out of air, and then the walrus comes out of nowhere. No, the walrus should have just ran off. I mean, swim off. So it's ridiculous. I mean, that's good. The how you train I don't know. I don't know. I think T-Rex would win, but I mean, Titanoboa is going to have a hard time killing a T-Rex, in my opinion. I mean, the only way I could see Titanoboa killing a T-Rex is like drowning it in the T-Rex underwater. But it wouldn't swallow the T-Rex, it would just kill it. But I think that Titanoboa would not have the appetite to kill a T-Rex. Because when you think about it, it's 40 feet long and it's 10 tons. I mean, not, well, 8 or 9 tons. And Titanoboa is like 1 ton, but 45 feet long. So it doesn't have the guts to swallow a T-Rex. So why would it risk for killing a T-Rex? What was the dumbest fucked up moment episode of Jurassic Fight Club? God, there's a lot of them. I guess the Allosaurus versus Ceratosaurus episode, Hunter becomes hunted, because they make Ceratosaurus like useless, like it was a dumb animal or etc. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it was maybe a dumb animal, maybe, but it wasn't like dumb. Oh yeah, I forgot about that episode, the black bear versus alligator episode. Yeah, I don't think that a black bear would not lift an alligator. I mean, maybe it could though, but the alligator would not let it, because alligators would just turn around and like bite the bear. And first of all, the alligator would just run away if it was out of if it needed like water or something. Like the black bear would just like either charge at it or just run away. Yeah, the cougar versus wolf episode was accurate. Hippo versus bull shark was also accurate, and elephant versus rhino was also accurate. Um, the lion versus tiger episode was sort of accurate, although the fight would go either way. But then again, I think that they were using an Asiatic lion to beat up to fight a Bengal tiger, but Asiatic lions are smaller than Bengal tigers. So yeah. Yeah, I do agree. Titanoboa would lose against a T-Rex. Basically, other theropods too. Even Spinosaurus. First of all, Titanoboa doesn't have the guts to swallow theropods like T-Rex. It just wouldn't. A juvenile T-Rex, yes, but a full-grown adult, No. Yeah, it was crap. On land, because since only 1 ton does not have fighting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I seen it too. I mean, the fight would go either way, but I guess that they just used the reason why they used the T Rex as like to die as for plot. I just did not like because did not like the video because of T Rex having fuzz on its body. Um, it was completely ridiculous, and there's no. It's been debunked now that Tyrannosaurus Rex did not have feathers anymore, and I'm not one of those feather Nazis. I mean, I used to think that T Rex may had feathers, or could have had feathers, or may had quill-like tips on the top of its body, but again, there's actually no evidence that Tyrannosaurus Rex did not have feathers. And don't get me wrong, I do like that Safari Limited T Rex figure back there. It does look nice looking, don't get me wrong, but again, it's inaccurate now. And I know that people are going to attack me about this, but I don't care. There's a paper going on. Anyways. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's like another Jurassic Park 3 situation. No. Well, Megaraptor is not a dromaeosaur. And I do agree that Titanoboa would kill a dromaeosaur like even Utahraptor if it was, of course, if Titanoboa ambushed it. And of course, if Utahraptor was off guard, of course that it would lose against a um Utahraptor. No, what was I trying to say? I'm distracted. I just got distracted with this thing. Um, yeah, if it was off guard, yeah, but I think that it would go either way with Utahraptor, but I do think that since they're both 1,000 pounds, well, actually, well, yeah, well, 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, so yeah. But I do believe that Utahraptor's like foot claw would slice up Titanoboa's throat or body, like head to head combat. But like I said, if it was off guard, then Utahraptor would be doomed. Yeah. I already answered. And yeah, Matt Powell was being a dick to one of his to that coworker or whatever. If it was like 15 dromaeosaur. Yeah, I do agree. Even a small um, even a small dromaeosaur like Velociraptor or Aquaraptor would lose against a Titanoboa. I mean, even Deinonychus as well, but Dakota Raptor or Utahraptor would win. Even one Utahraptor or Dakota Raptor, unless, like I said, if it was off guard. Your dog is Matt Pound. Yeah, I know. Well, that's because my dog's sad because he wants to go for a walk. And I'm probably gonna take him now. I'm gonna end this live stream now. Happy 4th of July, everyone. And I hope you guys will have a nice day. And tomorrow, I will do another live stream because it's Monday tomorrow. So, anyways, happy